How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at a unit I have been waiting for so very long. We have the INT LR Kid Gohan. So we're going to be taking a look at this guy in his Max Links showcase. Alrighty, so let's take a look at our guy here. So we finally have this guy. We waited almost a year to get him. As you guys know, our monumental shaft on part 2 of the 8th anniversary. We managed to pick this guy up finally. We have him Max Links 79%. We bought a few copies with our coins, and we are ready to check him out. So let's take a look at what he's doing. He's got an entrance animation that he activates once only. It gives him key 4 and attack defense 58%, and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of it becoming a super attack for 6 turns from the entry turn. He gets key 4, attack defense 158. When the enemy is hit by his Ultra Super or Unit Super, it reduces the damage received by 30% for the duration of that turn. He also gives an additional key 1 up to 5 in defense 8 up to 58%. He also, with each attack received, and has an additional 58% starting from the turn in which he receives the 5th attack in battle. He launches an additional super stack starting from the turn in which he receives the 8th attack. He is raising attack and defense infinitely on his 18 key, and when we are with a Piccolo, he raises his attack greatly, which makes it basically a double raise. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. So this is ours. We got a start of turn 300k with that extra buff, so that's actually pretty good, all things considered. So let's grab that, and we'll send off the glow here. So perfect. All right, we actually got a pretty decent setup here. Even though we're not the best of links with the LR Piccolo, we are going to get a greatly raising stack this turn. Alright, and then now, these 12 key additionals are great. They do help us for the turn, especially after that damage reduction that it gets for doing the unit and Ultra Super. However, it doesn't help us with the stacking. He does not stack for his 12 key. Which is kind of why I ended up going crit for him, right? Take advantage of the damage he can do since he is stacking his attack, since he's not getting any benefit other than a little bit extra defense on his 12 key. Alright, nice. And STR Piccolo gonna go ahead and eat that super, but we got double digits because of that 30% reduction that Gohan did before. Alright, so we're gonna stick ours here so we can take a little bit of that damage. Alright, so the friend here, yeah, a little bit higher. He's got 50% support here from the Gohan, so no surprises there. Alright, and at least he's going to get one hit in before killing the enemy here. I'm just, like, I'm in awe of his animations. I have a little bit of affinity for this unit, so I do enjoy watching it here. Alright, so we did bring Ultimate Gohan because he's actually one of his better partners, so the question is, are we going to actually be able to set him up? It kind of looks like we'll have a decent turn for him this turn. Oh yeah, we'll get pretty close. We'll at least get the 21 key here. So on turn 2, we're already over 10 million attack and 500k defense with that. Remember, we will be greatly raising our attack this turn, and then you know, raising the defense. So I mean, we're already up. Gohan is here mostly for the additional linkage that he gives. He's one of INT Gohan's best partners. not really conducive for long fights where Gohan is a little bit more successful, but they can work together pretty well, especially with Gohan building up enough defense very quickly to run slot 1 next to this guy. There we go. Get an additional super. Nice. Probably not enough to take him down with only the 12 key this turn, so... Well, I mean, I guess it works out, because we'll get another stack off of the other Gohan here. So looking here... Alright, 500k he's up to. Alright, may as well go ahead and grab that. It's not really going to matter, because Gohan's probably finishing this turn. So this Gohan's going to be a little bit lower on the stats, simply for the fact that we are keeping him linked with that INT Piccolo, and they don't share all that many links. It's just simply because I wanted to test out the Piccolo and him together. Nice. I do worry about Piccolo being right here, because typically he is better in slot 1, but after Gohan's damage reduction, I think it's okay. Well. So ideally you want to run him in slot 1, but we do need Gohan to get built up, and there's quite a number of attacks there. There we go. Okay, we get the additional super with SDR Piccolo, which is going to bring him up quicker and take this down faster. Perfect. Alright, let's hop into the next phase here. Alright, so we gotta set up Gohan here. Alright, let's grab that. Not quite what we wanted, but we'll take it. Look at that. We got up there quick here, and that's with the support that we're getting from the Gohan here. He is offering 50% support, which is nice. And he's not going to transform because we don't have a Trunks on this team. So he's always going to be offering that 50% support. We get the double super. So remember, everything after this super is, you know, dealing 30% less damage. Perfect. So we're getting those hits in with Gohan. Alright, 13 mil on Gohan. Not too bad. I think he's still under his entrance passive. It's only his second appearance here. But we might not get an yeah, I didn't think we were going to get an additional super here. Is this a Ki Blast? No. Or maybe it was, we just didn't get the 50. I meant 50%. I wasn't anticipating exactly 50 damage there. Nice. Perfect. Okay, so now we can... We need him to take the hit, so we're actually going to do this number. He hasn't been getting that many hits in, but, I mean, his defense is still racking up there pretty quickly. Let's grab this. Perfect. There we go, that's what we needed. Okay, looking a lot better this turn now that we've stacked up a bit and gotten hit a bit more. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we got a Piccolo on this rotation here, which means we will be pretty good. So let's do... Okay, I feel like we want to do this. And I feel like every time I do that, this is what we end up with, of course. Okay, so how are we looking stat-wise? Okay, pretty good. Attack is through the roof, but okay. Alright, so we are out of his entrance passive, so we do have to kind of make up that through an extra attack. We're also missing the key, right? But it's alright. We still managed to get the 18 key, and that's all that matters. Alright, maybe we'll get lucky and proc the additional 12. I doubt it. That might be asking... Oh, we got a normal. It still does 2 million. And we dodged the super. Perfect. Not that it would have done anything anyways. Nice. Alrighty. Let's do that. I'm pretty sure we're finishing this turn, so the friend is looking really good. He's racking up there. Who's the friend at? Is he the 69%? So he's actually doing a little bit better, but then again, he is next to Piccolo and next to Gohan, who's getting 50% here, versus only the 30% we were getting last turn. Alright, ooh, look at that, and that's with the 30% attack that Piccolo gives, so that's the one thing, nice thing about running them two together. As long as you've got somebody to fill Gohan's links in the third slot, he can work really well next to this Piccolo, who has damage reduction in slot 1, and also has 30% attack raise when he super attacks, so very helpful. Alright, what is this? This is Nova, right? Alright, so pretty good attack-wise. We do not have a good setup here, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna turn off animations, we're gonna orange Piccolo it up. Okay, just because we're in the STR phase with Ultimate Gohan, obviously we wanna do the right thing here. So hopefully we get lucky and we only have to do the one or the 2 turns with Orange Piccolo. I really don't want to sit through a third turn. Alright. Here we go. Next attack. Alright, we get an additional super. Hopefully we don't do too much damage. What I think I do so we can maintain the greatly stacking for the little bit time we have left here, we might just move off. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll move off Piccolo here. Okay, and then... Okay, so hopefully this works out, and this is the final turn. We don't get a third turn here. Nice. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. It's always when I'm doing a showcase that I will get the... It's always, without fail, when I'm doing a showcase that we will get this setup here. This won't happen when I'm doing like Dismal Future or something and I need those extra attacks. That's... no. This will only happen when I'm doing a showcase and I want to finish it on turn 2. Alright, here we go. Next attack. Okay, he dodges. Nice. And the last attack with Piccolo. Well, maybe. He might get an additional super. No, we get a normal. Perfect. Alright, there we go. So now we're out of the giant form. Alright, so looking pretty good here. Let's go ahead. Let's... That didn't work out. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and let's use Gohan's active skill here. Let's see how much it does. Ooh, nice! I was not anticipating that. Okay, very nice. And he locked us in slot 3. Of course he did. Alright, so let's see here. Let's go ahead. Let's turn the animations back on so we can at least see the animation here. Alright, and let's do that number. Alright, not bad. I was not anticipating that much out of him. Alright, so he should be fine in slot 1. Alright, and then we'll go ahead. Let's do that number. We should be okay. Oh yeah, totally. Perfect. And there goes the super. Alright, not bad. Okay, he actually did pretty well there. Alright, and is this enough? If he crits and gets a couple extra supers, this might actually be enough to take him down. There's one. We get the double. Actually, now I'm kind of hoping not, so we can get the one last attack with ours. Perfect. Watch him lock him. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, Beast Gohan, do your thing. There we go. Nice. We actually got the KO screen with Beast. I'll take that. Honestly, pretty good. I mean, when used on some decent setups, he actually does alright, even when we go way past his entrance passive. So that was kind of fun. Alright, so there you have it, folks. Right? There is INT Kid Gohan on his own Bond of Master and Disciple team. Honestly, pretty impressed. I think my biggest gripe with him is the fact that he's only stacking on the 18 key. I wish he was stacking on both the 12 and the 18 key, but I can kind of see why he doesn't, as the amount of additionals he's doing, he's going to build pretty quickly, right? You saw that with support, we were 1 million defense by turn 2. Without support, you know, it took us to turn 3 or 4 to get there, which is fine, especially when we have a decent link partner. His attack can get up there really quickly. I could see how, like, through his ultra supers and unit supers, he's not dealing that much, but that active skill, whoa, that came out of nowhere. I was not anticipating that level of damage on that active skill. So very, very impressed with his unit. I'm so glad we're finally going to have him on this account. The pain is finally over. That's what I'll say. I'm happy that we finally got this guy. So we'll be doing some runs with him and the Kai Goku up next. But let me know, which one do you want to see up against Omega first? Kid Gohan or Kai Goku? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know your thoughts on these guys. A lot of them flew under people's radars because for how good they are, because they didn't really fit the theme of the anniversary, and people were more focused on the Part 1 LRs. So, you know, these guys maybe didn't get quite the chance to shine that I think they should have, especially Kid Gohan more so than Kai Goku. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.